Alrighty. Good afternoon? Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. How we all doing? I realize this is a very, very odd stream time for me, so there's probably going to be next to no one watching, since this is almost the opposite of when I usually stream. But I needed a palate cleanser after Left Alive. It was... I wanted so badly for it to be good. Or at least, not, I knew it wasn't going to be good. But I wanted it to at least be something I could play through. But like, once you hit that kill box room, it was just like, goodbye game. Oh, that was a mess. Yeah, well, so there's a point, after you, like, I'm assuming it's right at the end of the second chapter, but you spend a lot of time sneaking through this area, rescuing civilians, and getting up to this abandoned hospital. And then at the back of the abandoned hospital, you bump into a guy who, through a sort of awkward movie sequence, dumps a bunch of guards on you, and it's just like, go fight. And it's really awkward for starters, but the problem is the go fight bit. The game is not like it's a crappy stealth game. It is not an action shooter. It does not mechanically support action shooter. Its shooting controls are really shaky, so they're not good for quick pew-pews, and the amount of like damage you can take, even I was only playing on the standard difficulty. Even on the standard difficulty, 2 guys will take you out in a couple of seconds, which I realize is fairly realistic. Sure, a couple of guys with machine guns are going to hose through you, but from a video game standpoint, like, that's just not fun. And it's not a case of punishing you for being bad at stealth, or being, you know, doing the game poorly, because that's the only way to solve that room as such. You're literally dumped into a kill scenario. You're dumped into a room, a couple of guys come barging through the door, and that's the start of that sequence. And then, even if you manage to kill those couple of guys, the rest of, like, the whole building's on alert, and there are more guys pouring in that you just have to fight off wave after wave of, and I was just done. I can play wave-based defense games. I'm fine with that. I enjoy that sort of stuff, and the mechanics are partially there to do that, except that the way it's set up, you don't have any time to set up any traps or anything. It's just, surprise, there's guys all over you now. Like, there's just so many missteps that the game makes. Like, I can't... As I said during the actual stream, I can't recommend it to anyone. I would consider myself very much in the very narrow strike zone of people that game was aiming at. People that enjoy front mission, people that enjoy mech games, people that enjoy third-person shooters, people that enjoy stealth games, people that enjoy, like, B-grade, schlocky plot with like, B-list voice acting. Like, it's got all the hallmarks of stuff I'd like, but just the core gameplay is poop. Just irredeemable poop. The shooting is bad, the guns don't feel like they've got any weight to them. The melee basically just turns into slide tackle people and finish them off with a down melee swing, if you have a melee weapon. If you don't, then slide tackle them and then awkwardly walk around and shoot them in the head. It's bad. But that's a very different beast. Now we're gonna play a good game, an actual tactical mech game. So I've done some menuing off. Whoops, that's not what I meant. I've done some menuing off stream from the last stream of this. So, you know, the mechs have all been upgraded. There's a lot of differences in weapons and parts, and well, there's not a lot of difference in parts as usual. We're unfortunately a bit homogeneous. I think there's someone's running. Yeah, there we are. Someone's running some different bits. I give credit where it's due. One of the problems I was having early game, I can't show it off here, with the parts spread was that the body pieces, the tankiest body piece was also the body piece that had the highest equip load, which is like, well, why would I ever equip anything that isn't this? So they have actually changed that up now. If we go to the body, you've now got like your two best body bits. You've got the big equip load bit that has a shitload less health, or the big tanky body bit that has much less equip load and is also, not only does it have less equip load, but it is also heavier, so you are actually down 40 equip load. Pretty much. Like it's, yeah, there's a big difference between the two bodies, but there is also 24 health difference. That's what I was, yeah, hoping for. The parts would start to balance out like that. So you can get a higher equip load, make some missile boats by using the less tanky body, but obviously, as we've established before, the easiest way for someone to be taken out is just to core them. So you want, you know, body with higher defense and higher HP values so that you don't just get popped. I haven't done any of the conversations around town yet, though, so we need to go talk to people in the bar, talk to people in the Coliseum, do that sort of stuff. What was that he said there? Something about a guy? Gregorio. Alright, let's see if we can't find someone called Gregorio in the Coliseum. Ah! There we go. Mr. Kong! Jesus Christ, look at that guy. Holy shit. Oh boy. A melee monster with stun. That's the bit I'm worried about. We're gonna be stunned for 3 turns just sitting here taking damage. Okay. 1 HP? Oh my god. Come on, wake! Oh yeah. I think we need to, oh, this one doesn't have a, soft reset. This is not, thingy. Super Robot Wars. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do a couple of maps of this just as I said, something to cleanse the palate. Because I do have work tonight, so I can't stream for, like, epic length stream. This is just going to be a few hours. I will be streaming when I get back from work. That will be a full-length stream. We just need a little bit of luck, and we're fine. To not get multi-stunned, and we'll be fine. Oh my god. I didn't even realize you could get stunned for that long. I thought it was meant to be up to 3 turns. Oh, you might have higher level stun. So we learned from Left Alive, don't play Left Alive, is what we learned. Normally, I can find something to enjoy in games other people don't like, but I just... like, one of my all-time favorite games is... Gundam Target in Sight, which... like, most people detest. And there's... oh, what's other? There's, the Eureka 7 games on the PS2. Like, people really didn't like them either, and I quite enjoyed them. So, like, I can enjoy trashy games that other people did not have much fun with. Yeah, with DMC5, I'm actually tossing up, oh, there's the stun already. I'm tossing up, I was gonna do front mission tonight. But I might do, because we've got, like, 3 days, since we're not going back to Left Alive. I might do DMC4. Oh, there's the stun. I think we're gone now. Unless we get a lucky wake. Oh. Jesus! This is brutal. Might be better to go for like a big single target kablam rather than the daka daka daka. Because with the big single target kablam, we're running more risk of not hitting something vital, but at the same time, on him, everything is vital except the legs, so... Yeah, unfortunately, you're probably right with the RIP front mission. It's probably Gonski's. At least for a long time. Because the response isn't gonna be, oh, maybe we should have made an actual front mission game. It's gonna be clearly no one wants front mission. Oh, I didn't break the arm he was swinging with. God dang it. And the only problem here is the missile goes second. Short range has higher priority over melee. Missiles have higher priority... punch has higher priority over long range, and long range has higher priority over short. That generally will only come into play in the arena, but since we're in the arena, it comes into play. I don't remember how long DMC4 is. Well, to 14 hours. Yeah, alright, that might be what we do. If we don't get him this time, I'm just gonna do a rebuild with, as I said, like a big cannon or something. Just hope to snipe out his arms. Oh, we got lucky there. If we hit the other arm this time, we win. Oh. Stun. Yep. And now we just sit here getting pounded. Alright. Big cannon time. There is a big stonking cannon available in this shop. Might be better to run him with a big fucking gun anyway. Oh, bother. There's another problem I had with Left Alive, is it had basically no music. Like, music kicked in when you set the alarm off, but generally there was no music. So basically we've gone now full Lucker noob. That worked. As long as we don't get stunned. There we go. Alright, we might just go with that build on him. I need to change up his mech a little bit because I need to get a little bit of more weight. So I have to go with one of the lighter weight arms. Or one of the arms. It is a significant health decrease though, minus 12 health. Which is harsh. But I should be able to... Oh my god, we're gonna be 1 over? Are you serious? They're all heavier anyway, oh my god. I've already stripped out as much as I both arms on the lightweight arms seems like asking to die. Because if his arms get blown off, we're boned. But I really want to be able to put a shield on. I suppose the arms do technically have, well not technically, they straight up have more defense on them. Even if they've got less overall health, and then we strap the shield on, which gives us even more defense. I did equip all the other guys with like, mechs now as well. Okay, I was hoping he would say something different now that we've actually got the guy. Alright, let's get in and do a real mission. Scouting mission! Alrighty. Oh boy, another save the civvy mission. Also, that deploy load, holy crap. We finally hit the point where we actually can't... Like, we've got more mechs than we can deploy, at least, but holy crap. We've got a whole army of bots. And this is the problem with everyone using the same body, is it's like, well, shit, y'all look the same. Also, I think the whole crew is equipped with flashbangs. That was something else I did off stream as well. Just for the sake of stunning, like, boss enemies when needed. Eep. Oh, I see. It's interesting, I was reading a few, because I was curious about the mechanical breakdown of sort of how some of the numbers work in the game. So I was reading some, like, guides and information online, and no one seems to bring up the fact that you're able to manually control your turn order the way I do. It seems like maybe it's super friggin' obvious, and I was retarded for taking so long to accidentally stumble into it. Okay, so here's a trade-off point. The big missile launcher here is real good. 2x28, it does a shitload of damage. It only has 2 bullets, like it can be fired twice before you need to go back to the support truck and reload. Lots of damage, not much DACA. I'm gonna blow every piece off this guy before hitting his core. Well, I suppose it's at least XP farming. When is Sekiro? 20-something? Second, okay. And March is too heavily stacked. Oh, that's definitely overkill. Let's not do that. That's our best missile launcher, the Piz 8. Oh, alright, he's the one I've got set up with the real high equip load spread. The Zerat arms are good as well, because they've got a high... Oh my. That, yeah, there's your big downside on using the big stonking cannons. One shot means if you miss that one shot, it's all whiffed. This guy's got, like, real slow leg parts. Hey. Nice. Big core damage. I think he's still got the Baz. Yeah, he's got the Baz. Probably not worth using the bazooka against these guys. Better to just use the machine gun. Right, we're gonna send him down here since the Michelly boys on this side of the field have been expending ammo like crazy. What are you running? Oof. You're a bit squishy. We'll try to keep him alive, but... depends on how suicidal he turns. Yeah. His parts are so weak that even one missile from these guys could basically break a component on him. I wonder if my crew are underleveled, because I'm getting a huge boost to XP from each, like, piece I blow off these guys. We shouldn't be underleveled because we're... like... we've had decent XP spread. Maybe I'm supposed to be, like, power leveling one guy instead of spreading the XP? Have I taken too much from, Super Robot Wars 2? To maintain maximum XP spread. In general, I'm just hoping Sekiro is good. I'd take Tenchu themed or Dark Souls themed, either way. I'm fine with either style of gameplay. Given the meme status, as it were, of your Souls-likes, though, I would expect it to be more Souls-like. The NPC isn't dead yet. I need to, like, whop these guys pretty good, though, to make sure he doesn't die. Because the enemies can just missile him to bits. Yeah, there isn't much going on in the stealth genre at the moment. You really don't have much. Metal Gear's gone. I think Splinter Cell's still kicking around. And you've got, Hitman? I guess? Yeah, that's what, yeah, Hitman's a different sort of, it's your dress-up stealth. Rather than your, tactical espionage action. Thief's basically dead after the remake. I suppose to do the modern Deus Ex, like I've not played what's it, Human Revolution and Mankind Divided. Do they deliver a satisfying stealthy experience? I know it's an option. Oh, well, there's something, at least. The kids these days, they don't want no stealth games. They want all their action bang shoots. You can't make a stealth, what do you call them, battle royale. Actually, that could be sick if you did something like, Assassin's Creed-esque, almost. You have a city with, like, full of NPCs and shit. That you have to, like, stealth your way through. That could actually be cool. I haven't played either of the new Deus Ex titles. Really, I haven't played much Deus Ex in general. I know that'll cause people to re-at me, but I just sort of missed the boat on that one. think I must be underleveled. I'm leveling up so much. Oh, these guys are like level 9. I don't know then. Oh, Dishonored! Yeah, I forgot about Dishonored. That's... generally considered pretty good, yeah? Dishonored 2, I think, had some shenanigans with the whole, like, Femc and Anita Sarkeesian, but from what I'm aware, the games were good. I should give Dishonored 1 a swing one of these days. So many games though, that's always my problem. Just, I've got so many games to play. You out of missiles, maybe. Is there much in the way of, like, indie stealth? There was... I don't know if there's stealth games, but there was... Mark of the Ninja? Something like that by the Shank guys, I think? Oh yeah, Styx Master of Shadows. I've heard good things. So you play as a sneaky goblin, yeah? Yeah, I suppose, I mean, the last, like, solid stealth 'em up, how you call it, would have been MGS5. And that's a few years back now, which is sort of scary to think. That's like, it's sort of unfair, but like part of the like points of comparison I was picking with Left Alive is it needed some of the Metal Gear Solid 5 mechanics. Like it badly needed Metal Gear Solid 5's like infiltration mechanics where you can scout out a zone. Well, he's disabled at least. There needs to be more tactical stealth. There's all of what, 2 tactical... Oh no, there is more than 2 tactical stealth games. I was gonna make a joke that Metal Gear Acid and Metal Gear Acid 2 were the only 2, but there's also... There was... Oh shoot, I can't remember what it's called, but it was on PC, but I think it was also on consoles as well. There was a tactical, stealthy, sneaky game. I suppose you could maybe also count the XCOM games. Maybe pushing the definition a bit. Is it Invisible Ink? That's probably the one I'm thinking of. Nice! Gotcha, cool. Stealth is a little awkward for, like, indies to develop because it requires complex mechanics. And, like, solid game design. Oh yeah, good level design for sure. Like, integral to a good stealth game is a good level design. Like, you can't just slap that shit together. Is Death Stranding even gonna be stealth? Looks like it might, maybe it might be sneaky, but I don't know if it's gonna be like full-on stealthy. How do you, we don't even know, like that's the problem with Death Stranding, it's like what the fuck is it even gonna be? We still don't know. Yeah, why doesn't Kojima just make a movie at this point? Like, just make a movie. Why do you have to make a game? I'm sure people will watch if you make a movie. I mean, a lot of MGS5 was Konami's fault. But at the same time, like, you have the counterpoint of, like, from Konami's end of things, the amount of investment that they put into MGS5 is certainly a scary amount, but even in its unfinished state, it very much paid back, so... Nice. That was not what I was expecting to get. That's your snipe skill. It allows you to pick a target. The problem is, pick a target at level 1 is a 50% accuracy negative. mean, personally, I am glad they didn't whore out MGS5. As you said, they could have. Could you trust them to finish it without Kojima there? I don't think I could. Well, yeah, I suppose they could have not fired Kojima, they could have treated their staff well, they could have been not a shit company. That does solve a lot of Konami's problems, yes. Alright, this is a little bit bullying. If he's running Mark IV parts, he's a little out of date. Which economic state block is the least innocent? I don't know, is anyone? Like, usually it's just everyone is the bad guys. In the Hoffman Island conflict, I'd say the OCU probably has, like, land right just due to proximity. And he procs the stun as he knocks the guy's arm off. God damn it. But I'm assuming, like, I don't know the full details of the plot to FM1. But, I feel like it's gonna turn out like the situation has to have been manipulated. Like there's no way the situation is straight up. Because the USN had like the super mech just sitting in the facility. Like there's definitely shenanigans going on, 100%. I mean, you can play as a USN pilot in the DS remake of this. There's a USN campaign. And we add yet another madman to our crew of madmen. This time, a lady. Yeah, exactly. There's no, like, you often find with especially with mecha titles, there's usually not a good guy and a bad guy. It's usually very, everybody's, like, shades of grey. There generally isn't, this side is 100% evil. The zombies were mostly cunts. Not all of them. Dozel's fine. And, Gamma is fine. Giran is a bastard. Unquestionably. I don't even know if I'd call the old man Zabi evil. He was a political wheeler and dealer, but I wouldn't call him evil, just competent, but also incompetent. But, like, if you're gonna call Gundam comparisons, we've got to go for 00, because this world feels much more like Gundam 00 setup, with the way it's got its economic blocks. But it isn't. It's a hole. Also, do we have like a Anaheim situation here with the Sakata Industries? Okay, so the Federation was mostly in the right, but the people running the Federation were a lot of shitbags. I assume no new parts have come in. No. Well, I mean, it makes sense. OCU is basically the Southeast Asian bloc. There would be lots of Asians, and it would make sense for Australia to be the head due to economic reasons. Well, maybe it depends. I don't know. Does the OCU include chunks of China? I need to know more about the front mission, like, political climate to properly comment on it. Which, to me, like, to a lot of people are like, oh my god, what a fucking boring statement. But to me, that's like, that's the shit. I enjoy complex mecha politics. Geopolitics in mecha stuff is always a hoot. As for Lloyd's mech, it's currently equipped with a huge stonking rifle. A very, very big rifle indeed. I don't think I can bring it up right now, but I'll show it off next chance we get. Well, yeah, it's fictional, so of course it will be simpler than real-world geopolitics. Real-world geopolitics is... crazy bullshit. The problem with real-world geopolitics is, I suppose, just ends up with madmen running the joint, but I was about to say that's not like anime, but no, that really is like anime. Just like one of my Japanese animes. Hey, Day, how's it going? I'm glad to see they are finally shipping your order. This is the problem with the truck, is it can't, like, into hilly terrain. It's gonna have a bad time trying to navigate down here. Do I even need to try to keep the purple bitch alive? Probably do. Kenshi? What is Kenshi? This is the big stonkin' rifle. It blows components off in a single shot. It's a big gun. Jagged Alliance, but post-APOC Weir boost. That sounds intriguing. I might have to look into this. Okay, how high autism level do you need to get into it? I don't have enough autism for Dwarf Fort, and I can not really handle RimWorld either. Those games is too much for my smooth brain. Wait, lower autism required? Alright. So I have to take a look into it. God dang it, the trees are in my way. I suppose I should probably be heading over this way anyway to try to save the purple bitch. So the trees are going to get in my way over there, so... go like that. Yeah, Dwarf Fort requires some serious autism to get into, which is unfortunate because it is really cool and interesting. Like, I've read up on a bunch, and tried to play it a bunch, but I just can't. Why are you hurt? Dwarf Fortress is the premier autismo simulator. This is undeniable. I don't think I can actually get this truck off the friggin' mountain. Oh no, I can't. It's just gonna cost a crap ton of movement points. Holy gods, okay. Alright. I don't mean it as an insult. Just a descriptor? She's 100% dead. The mech is made of paper. She's got no arms. She ran off into spiky terrain. Mad Biddy. Yeah, no, her mech is fucking trash. I can't handle Alona. It's the same issue. More autism required. Again, don't take it as a bad thing. I wish I could get into the games. Like, I seriously do. I'm not being, like, sassy or sarcastic. I wish I could get into them. Bad feeling that if the purple bitch dies, it's game over. Is there a way I can check map objective? Does this game even have map objective beyond survive? Peaceful days have died. It's time to survive. I should stream that. That's a real good game. Yeah, like, when it comes to games like that, I need enough, I don't know, motivation? I don't know the right word. Focus? To be able to keep playing, and it's just never... They never hold me enough to get around the barrier to entry level. It's not even like the make your own fun kind of game is fine. It's just the amount of time I need to invest to learn how to do the do, as it were. I'm hoping she retreats, though it's not going to help her. She's probably just going to die. The fuck is pie like a sweet thing to Merkins? Because you say pie and I think of like a meat pie. Good old Aussie meat pie. I have a bad feeling you can probably save her there. Do I even want to bother, like, resetting and fucking about to try to save her? Do I even care? Is there any, like, benefit to doing so? We have sweet pies, but if you say pie to me, I think of dinner rather than dessert. You probably could have, like, steak and kidney pie with, like, mashed taters for dinner, and then apple pie for dessert. Yeah, so as a character, I don't really care for her. I don't care to save her. But it's... I don't know whether the game has like a knock-on effect from having her die. Ever since Star Ocean 2, I get paranoid about weird character flaggy requirements. Fucking Star Ocean 2. Oh, you took the obvious additional party member when you weren't at full party member count already. Well, now you're locked out of a bunch of party members from later in the game that you had no idea about. Before you even knew that there was a lockout mechanic. Fuck you. I really like Star Ocean 2, but goddamn, that shit's just... How was I supposed to make an informed decision? I know replay value, but it's a fucking 100-hour RPG. That's another series I'd like to stream at some point, is the early Star Ocean game. Well, 1 and 2 at least I'd like to stream. Specifically the PSP remakes. Like, a lot of people seem to, I don't know, not like the PSP remake of 1, but I'm really quite a fan, and it also has a really fun, not mechanic, but like weird glitch that you can abuse that amuses me. Nice! The triple! If only the first punch didn't miss, that would have been a fucking godlike turn. So double, despite being called double, can actually proc thrice. Well, technically, I suppose double only procs twice. But you can get a triple melee. It's just because you're rolling on the double again, your chances get much lower. Well, your chances don't get lower, but the odds of actually hitting it twice is significantly less than hitting it once. You know, maths, numbers, statistics. I really need Lloyd to get Switch. So that he can double tap with short-range weapons. I mean, the lady had a pretty valid motivation for being a cranky bitch. Everyone she knows has gone away. All she had left was an empire of dirt. And while not really the fault of the main character, he certainly blames himself for it. Now, thankfully, the snipe skill can level up without having to, like, proc it to get it to level. It does have chance to get to level 2 without having to use it. Which is what you really want, because, as I said, having to use it... Oh, the Leo Social, yeah, that's a tier-down machine gun by 1 damage, so it's really not much of a tier-down machine gun, but... I'd say probably actually I'd consider that an on-tier machine gun, because it has less weight, so there is the benefit for, taking it over the bigger machine gun. Yeah, like, the main character wasn't, like, looking to start a war, as it were. He got caught up in bullshit, which is why I'm expecting there, like, as we get further in, to be developments on the shenanigans front, as we find out who was actually behind the setup at the, UNS base. We don't have anything to indicate that it was a setup yet, I'm just suspecting it of being a setup. Well, I'd argue we do have maybe some potential indication that it was a setup in the fact that the main character's wife, who he thought was dead, turns out she's still alive and is being carted around to military medical facilities, so there's definitely something suspect going on. Well, now that guy's just turned into a delicious nugget of XP. Nice, got the stun. It's unfortunate that the enemy mechs look cooler than mine because they're not running optimal gear. Like the Mark 4 bits that the Commander mechs are using are just cool pieces. And then they've got the double machine gun spread to add to the cool. Like the P90, the mech-sized P90 is pretty friggin' cool. He doesn't have double yet, does he? Punched his friggin' arm off. You should have missiles left. sort of feel bad for Natalie, actually, because it feels like she's into MC McGee, but then MC McGee has his surprise not dead wife. Fair point, fiance. No way. That was the one bit. I suppose from an XP farming standpoint, it's fine, but that was like the one bit he didn't need to hit. Oh, just didn't pop it. Okay, not wasting the Piz 8 on truck. That, yeah. Use the big missiles on something valuable. I'm surprised he still has missiles left. I suppose I've just been going ham punching things with him. It bothers me that the two-tube launcher is a triple-shot weapon. Doesn't bother me for any good reason, just bothers me. Oh, really? What a whiff. Should have been an easy cleanup, even if it just blew off the arm and disabled them. But no, complete whiff. Oh! Speaking of complete whiff. Jesus. Alrighty. This is gonna sting. Ow. Oh my. Void's core is getting dangerously broken. Does he have any missiles left? Can he just back off and huck some missiles? But he can, do that. Just for safety's sake. Nice. Oh, okay. He's more of a missily boy than a punchy boy, but as you do. The animation and the sound effect, it makes it sound more like a lightning bolt is hitting them for those attacks, the bazooka attacks. poor boy is just gonna spend the whole map stunned with the guy pounding on him. Good thing I repaired Lloyd. Oh. Gets the shield in the way, takes 1 damage, the other shot misses. Never mind. I suppose the advantage of things like the bazooka, even though their accuracy is a bit crap, is the enemy can't counterattack when you use one, so offers some safety, the cost of reliability. Still got this awkward slap fight going on up here. Nice! He's got stun level 1 and double level 2. Holy crap, he's real good. God damn it, Lloyd. Ah. Alright, apparently she survives. It doesn't really matter. Do I just have to pay her repair bill? Now, okay, so the map initially started with JJ and Keith running off to try to steal some supplies from the enemies. We caught up with them before they caused too much fuss. But then the problem was the old lady jumped out and was like, "Hey! UNS, there's OCU troops here." Anything new? Nope. I do need to...
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyone new at the bar? Anything new at the bar in general? It's a wildcat? Mad cat? What's the mech warrior? Yes, mad cat. They've got, like, barely more units than us, but they have, like, 3 times our health. They gotta have some big tanky boys in there. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to end the stream. This was only meant to be a short one. I don't normally stream at this time. I just wanted to play some real front mission to get the taste of Left Alive out of my mouth, as it were. Yeah. I'm tossing up, we'll either do more front mission tonight when I get home from work, or we'll do Devil May Cry 4. Not sure yet. We'll see, because Devil May Cry 4 will take maybe 2 streams to get through, so I could start it tomorrow night. And that way we do DMC 4 and then straight into DMC 5 afterwards. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.